Let's go with a little bit of a protest outside because little known thing is I actually am part of the Republican Party. Not something I'm proud of. Sorry. And I'm trying to get things done. As you can tell, we got other people here. Hawaii for Truth. We got Olelo. And we're all going to report what's going on. As you all know, I'm more a libertarian. I describe myself as a conservationist. And I am actually getting in politics because apparently there needs to be someone here calling people out for their BS. So, look at me, I got a job. Doesn't pay anything, but that's life. There we go, and let's have a little bit of fun. Hello! This is my podcast. Say hello.
Hello.
Aloha! There you go.
Aloha, everybody. Welcome.
And why are you all here?
Welcome to the show.
We're all here to save America, because America's going to hell in a handbasket.
I think that might be an understatement. Oh yes, everyone thinks I'm funny, but smell isn't everything. Yes. Want to say hi on camera? This is my podcast. Say hello.
Hi guys, I'm Joelle. I'm out here hanging out with Thomas.
Fat man.
Fat man. Fat woman hanging out with fat man.
You're not that bad.
If you can call yourself fat man and not expect a rebuttal, then I can call myself a fat woman and also not respecting a rebuttal.
But they're gonna think
as soon as I say I'm fat,
if you're okay with
the
them
first
thinking it's a thing,
response,
honestly, I don't
the
mind.
first response for people is to say I'm not. But it's like, no, I'm kind of okay with my current status. I'm substantial.
I like it. Now they're going to start thinking that we're an item though.
No, I have a fiance. I love Eddie, 100% all the way.
Not that I wouldn't snap it up if there wasn't a ring on it, but honestly.
Well, Thomas is a gentleman and a scholar, obviously, so...
Yeah, I'll hold back, so, as long as that's there.
The right things will come to those who wait. So...
hopefully, one day.
And now, does it get hot wearing that nose all the time?
Actually, it's actually just a sponge.
Okay.
You want to feel? Squishy, squishy.
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yes, it's a red Pac-Man.
Ah, okay, cool.
I prefer the sponge ones.
So, what is your podcast about?
Mostly it's me yelling at the camera.
Oh, okay.
So, I go to a lot of protests, make fun of people.
Yeah.
Apparently, my most infamous one is when I went to the BLM one and yelled at them, "You're wrong! You're wrong!"
Where was that?
When the BLM did the march across Waikiki, I drove down.
Yeah.
I was in a car and we drove down it, and the cops surrounded us because they were going to attack us. And we're in traffic. We're leaving, but we couldn't turn left because they were blocking it. And the activists, I was like, "You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong!"
Wow. Somehow I skipped out on all that drama. I didn't see any of that go down.
It didn't get on the news. It was on the news for about 30 seconds, and then they took it off because they realized, holy crap, the clown's actually making sense.
Well, the thing of it is that Hawaii is one of the most ethnically diverse places in the United States of America.
Yeah, you got everything from gypsies, Hawaiians, Filipinos, Russians.
And then
I even met a Mongolian guy recently.
Exactly. And then even here, I mean, I don't know for sure what everyone's ethnical background is. It doesn't matter. You're absolutely right. We have more in common with each other than appearances differ, right? Way more in common with each other. But yeah, what's he knocking on the door for?
Maybe he got the magic pass.
Huh?
Want to go annoy them? Shall I go annoy the Republican Party? Very, very quiet. We're going to hunt rhinos. Hello, everybody! Say hello to YouTube! Let's just want to get a cup of water, right?
No, I want to join my party. This is party headquarters.
Apparently. This is Fatman InParadise podcast. I make a nuisance of myself quite on a regular fashion. So, what do you want to say to the world at large?
I'm just trying to get into my party. My internet is bad at my house. I got to come here and do the meeting. I just I know they see me. Just trying to figure out why they're not opening.
My problem is my hearing shot, so I had to over Zoom without being able to read lips. It's like, oh, so you are saying it gets confusing for me.
Maybe they didn't hear me now.
I heard you.
And I told them, be very, very quiet. We're hunting rhinos. I do terrible jokes. I wonder what gave that away. Maybe it's because I'm a clown? Yeah.
If we had more people, this is
I'm doing my podcast. You want to say something? I'm doing my podcast. Want to say something?
Hello.
Who are you and why are you annoying the Republican Party?
Right now, they're annoying a lot of people, so I'm just a mirror. I'm a reflection of them. But I'm trying to not be as bad because we're just trying to open up lines of communication, in-person meeting. That's all. COVID is dead. We shouldn't be dead. We should be alive and working on trust, and we have a lot of misunderstanding, they say. So let's just open up and meet in person.
So we're just basically hunting rhino ideas, not actual rhinos.
Yeah, so right now they have bubbles, and we're bringing real information. And that's what it's all about right now. We just want to have a discussion, a debate, have the decisions made, and some votes taken the right way.
Thank you very much.
My name is Thomas Ryan. My name is Wendell Elanto.
District what?
District 48.
Yeah, they're getting on me for sticking with my moniker. I'll explain later, but you can look up Terry Balboa versus Gawker to understand
I'm sticking at you.
It's always so much fun. Now, this is a real selfie stick. There we go. Someone with as dry as humor as I have. I like it. Oh, it's a camera. It's cameraception.
Thomas, you want to say something real quick?
It's Fatman, but yes, okay. I'm here to annoy the Republican Party rhinos because I'm hunting their ideals. Be very, very quiet. We are going to have a lot of fun with doing this because I'm a clown and I don't like not having fun. With everything going on right now, they're literally kicking me in the teeth. This is the one thing a couple things I can tell you, because there's an NDA. It's annoying, but one of the things I can tell you is they're not following through. They're actually coming close to actually breaking contract. And right this second, me putting this out there on TV, on podcasts, both mine and this one and Olelo, I'm pointedly saying this because this allows me to start going to arbitration and eventually civil lawsuit. So, Republican Party and the main one over in the mainland, get your ducks in a row because we need to fix this. Honestly, please. I really don't want to go all the way to court. Arbitrations are annoying enough. All right, let's have a little bit of fun. Stand up for Hawaii. Yeah, I am really going to pursue arbitration. This is honestly. I want to make a joke out of that, but I honestly don't have anything to say.
Hey, Carl, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for
I wonder if Laura is going to be let in. Well, I just want to wait and see.
Maybe. As long as I don't actually do a peeping Tom, it's not that bad. Considering my birthday is Tom, I gotta know what peeping Tom is. What's hilarious is when someone peeps on Tom. That one gets kind of funny.
Oh, we're looking for you. Come. I'll take you in. We weren't sure if you were. Why don't you guys come this way? I was like, he's not here, and he didn't pre-register. Well, I think because of the process we were following, they were waiting for you to pre-register. So, no, we were just going to block
So it looks like I'm going to be allowed in. I don't know why you guys aren't. Are these guys going to be allowed in?
I am a District 2 or District 44.
Hi.
District chair?
We can ask the question. I mean, this isn't a but I came out to, yeah, I don't know. I just showed up myself, but.
If I go on Zoom, I'm participating in the security breach. And that's what we know of last Saturday. We have a problem with Zoom. And that's why I'm here in person, because if I go on Zoom again, I'm part of the violation.
Yeah. I saw a little bit about the concerns about the security of Zoom, and I think that that's absolutely something that we should address. In the moment, the way that it was handled, I have a completely different opinion, but...
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, actually, I
think if there's... look, I can't wait to get back in person with everybody. Honestly, I really can't. Personally, I really can't wait to be able to see each other in person, doing what we do together in one room, voicing our opinions, raising our hands, looking each other eye to eye and saying, hey, I agree with you, or hey, you know what? I see it this way, let's talk about it, right?
My main problem about Zoom.
It's already possible, so they have technology.
We should. I agree with you. These plans have been made. If you'll hear me out, our plans have been made for this meeting. So, to change in midstream, it's not my call, but I understand your point of wanting to be in person. I want to be in person.
I can't understand it.
But you are in person, right?
Oh,
You are here in person. What gives the validity of you and not them?
Exactly.
I literally made the decision about an hour ago to come down here honestly so that I could see you guys. So that I could come out front, have a conversation, and also say, I'll be available after this meeting. If anyone wants to have lunch, let's do that.
Perfect. Second of all, what do we do?
You especially, you should have lunch with me. That's the time.
Laura, if I may, real quick. There's a lot of district chairs that did not get their link yet. And there was no proof by the body that they were supposed to have a 24-hour limit. I don't know where it is.
24-hour limit, what do you mean?
Because they have to sign on to this Zoom link 24 hours prior to the meeting.
Pre-register.
So where was that authority given per ticket? Shouldn't the body have to have the power?
Yes, I understand. Did all of the, well, I think that was a matter of being a little more secure, right? Offering a second step like we all have to with ourselves and things like that. I understand it may not be.
During, people were allowed to come in here during Scott Kessler's visit without his mask, no problems whatsoever, but we can't participate in the meeting.
Again, that's the third time I'm being asked this question. I don't have an answer for that, but I do have to get him inside. I think the meeting's already started.
Why him only? There's a lot of district chairs that
Again, Charlotte, I just know that they were expecting Steve in person. He didn't pre-register, so they weren't sure what to do. Well, you didn't register at all, so honestly, they didn't know what your plans were. This is a meeting to hear out Steve's concerns. It is.
No, it's not.
That is
a violation of the rules.
No, let me stop you right there. Last week's meeting was to hear your concerns, correct or incorrect?
Incorrect, because it was called for the 19th.
No, it was called for last
No,
Saturday.
because we were at that district meeting at 45. We had that discussion.
I can't go back without something in front of me to argue this Manini point. We all gathered last weekend. We all gathered last
voice of the people versus unilateral.
Okay. So 1/3 of the state committee asked for the meeting to be scheduled on February 19th. For no reason at all, that meeting was scheduled on February 26th, which displaced an executive committee that was already scheduled. I took a screen capture of the February calendar. There was nothing scheduled on February 19th. So there was some reason that it was not.
Yes, I heard. I was
voice of the
there
state
for the
committee
process.
was not heard.
Okay. There was a conflict from what I understand, so it was moved back.
There was no conflict.
You don't know that, Steve. So it was moved back.
I've got a calendar. I've got a screenshot. So just tell me what the conflict.
There was a
but I'm not arguing
conflict
with
from
you.
my understanding. No. Let's be transparent.
Okay, yeah.
From what I understand.
Just tell me what the meeting was.
I don't know the details.
Okay,
Let me finish, please.
Well, I mean, you cut me off. I was still not finished.
But now I'm answering the concern.
Okay.
So the concern on the table was that the meeting was pushed back from the 19th to the 26th. From the little bit of information that I had and from what I was informed, there was a conflict that the chair of our party had on that day. So, because she was integral to the hearing you out and having an open meeting of the state committee.
Well, actually, that's not true because
The point of information, she shouldn't even be chairing the meeting because she is the one in violation here.
She's the one that showed.
Anyone that would like to talk with me after the meeting, I'm late for the state committee meeting. You're welcome to come and do that. I
So what about the rest of the district? No, answer my
I
question.
told you
What
I will
about the
ask
rest-
when if you heard what I said to Carl, I will ask when I get inside.
My issue about
Well,
Zoom,
he's right
honestly, is
here.
two major things.
We have District 21 did not get a link. He's wanting to get a link.
48 did not get her.
Again,
44.
cannot capture all this right now on the spot, but I will go in and ask if anyone else is invited.
to provide the answer as to why we
I don't know, but I'm going inside right now.
so-
What was your question?
My primary concern is about Zoom because I actually looked on the message board for a bunch of hackers friends I know, and they have a tutorial on YouTube where you can show how to hack and get any information off of Zoom.
You can hack 1,000 things.
No, actually, all it takes is a single app that they developed. You just have to install it on your phone. I refuse to because it's illegal.
So this is how 101, Section 101, freedom for the people is. Rules for me and not for thee. Welcome to the truth. Yes, go ahead. No, I know. I thought you had to go to
in good faith. Hi, Ruben and Laura. I came out in good faith to talk to everybody about how we can come together.
Yeah, you still didn't change your opinions though, and your behavior is not conducive to that.
the people right now, silencing the voice of the district.
I'm not yelling in anyone's face. I can tell you that.
Your attitude is not conducive towards any type of dialogue.
Rules for me, not for me. You're a very good representative.
I just wanted to say this last thing.
That opportunity.
Where did that rule come from? Where did that rule come
When
from?
we talk about when we're going to regather in person, we'll do that.
I just wanted to say this. Your attitude is not conducive.
We'll be waiting here for you when your meeting's done.
What a Karen.
That's Laura Nakanilua, our national committee member. That's who.
Wait, so she's the one that kicked us out?
So no, that wonderful, beautiful woman is the national representative for the state of Hawaii. Welcome to Hawaii.
What's her name?
Laura Nakanilua.
She is the national committee woman.
So where's Team Ward? Where's
What
the
a
national
Karen.
committee man? Where's the national committee man? Where's Team Ward?
I know that's an insult to Karens and all, and I apologize to Karens out there who actually are living with this horrible, horrible moniker that comes along with your name. I apologize, but you gotta understand, there are just too many people like that.
If they're gonna accept you and give you a budget. Yeah.
I'm accepted. I'm in there. I left a comment. I said there's currently 15 people or so out here. Not
They actually do that?
to play in there. And then also I said that.
Did you sign in?
I said additionally some of the district chairs have not received the link to participate in this Zoom.
Yep.
So
I gave it the email.
Well, you can record what she's doing right now if you want. I don't know how to do that.
May I look at the image of your phone?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's why he told me to hush and I stepped away. And then when she went real on him, I wailed on her.
nothing's really going on.
That's Steve Metzko, PT. So he's the one with all of these violations and holding him accountable. He was calling so
That's like no one's.
That's ridiculous.
Why is let's opening the window. He's opening the blind so we can see.
Oh, here's what it looks like. Here.
Oh, he opens the blinds and then closes the blinds.
Now that's my district chair.
Oh, I love this.
Yes, Peter Finnegan is another district chair 30 right there.
I like transparency. Now
And
that's,
that's the executive director. Aloha.
and now that's what we call transparent glass.
Republican Party of Hawaii.
Standing for Hawaii, hiding like a rat.
And then we got my district chair 25, state rules chair waving right there. Vice chair of Oahu League Republican Women. What is the purpose of the Oahu League Republican Women?
I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you.
Hey, none of them are dressed.
Like them that we can do all transparency be real. This is going viral.
Meanwhile, this is the they're freaking out.
Oh, here. Why do you gotta hide behind windows? Why? We're all one party.
Gotta love it.
Yeah,
We're all one party.
I'm zoomed in. I'm not able to actually go inside. See that? I can zoom in. I'm here in the meeting, but just, I gotta stay on this side of the glass.
Wait, say that one more time.
So they didn't allow me into the Zoom.
So afraid!
Look at that!
At least they finally put something in front of the window, so it'll help distort the sound. Remember one of the first things I went to yelled at me? I had to go to the bathroom.
So Crystal Stir from 45.
One of the first meetings I went to was actually before the pandemic, and she yelled at me because I had to go to the bathroom. That was ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous, right?
Absolutely. They got it backwards as an identity thing.
That's an understatement.
It's supposed to be the party of freedom, not cancel culture.
Let's switch out to regular mic. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, you get that. If I need to do interviews, I'll put the regular mic back on.
Just trying to set people's voices free. Free. That's all we got. Right? Free. Thank you.
They actually put the wall in the way.
Steve opens them and she closes them.
This is how you
There's no restriction. Oh, here, hold on a second. Okay, say that especially for
We should be in person. Why? Because we're the party of COVID freedom. Republicans in the nation, we're about COVID freedom, and so here we are. Governor Ige staying close. Why? Because it's a narrative. They just want to protect their heinies. Make sure that the guys who know the truth to speak up don't get involved in these meetings. Why? What? Corruption. Thank you very much. I probably said too much, but thank you.
No, we need to say something real quick.
Come on, guys.
We're gonna get a copyright with the music. Can we turn it down just for a second? And then come back here because I need you to emphasize that.
That was honestly hilarious.
Yes. Okay.
What event for what? Blind stuff.
Yeah, even background music you get copyright on. So.
Well, the thing is, the entire with the music is make it so they can't copyright strike. They can copyright strike us, but no one will find out about it.
Yes.
Well, people ask me why I always make music in my music. It's simply because of that.
So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna talk about we're supposed to be the party of freedom.
Yeah.
But COVID regulations are restricting members of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
That people need to hear. So emphasize it one more time. 3, 2, 1.
The Republican Party is supposed to be the party of freedom. Party of freedom. This dark party is anything but. They do dark things, dark decisions. They don't share anything, and they just force it down. This party is all about that. Okay, thank you.
COVID, no, you gotta.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta bring COVID into.
Oh, sorry, I was just lost in the. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This party. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Hawaii Republican Party is supposed to be.
Yes. People ask me, why do I do this crazy stuff? The answer is easy. Because of BS I have to deal with otherwise.
She's online right now. She can do it. So, point of order. Section Robert's Rules of Order. This is not in the rules. You can do this. 23.9. Remedy the action taken by the executive board. Not void. If the executive board. I'm not. No. Just listen. If the executive board of the society takes action that exceeds the board's instructions or authority, the conflict with the decision made by the assembly of the society, or if it falls under any of the categories listed in 23.6, a point of order can be raised at the board meeting at any time during the continuance of the breach. If the point of order is sustained, the action must be declared null and void. Alternatively, the Society Assembly can adopt an incidental main motion by majority vote declaring that the board's actions is null and void. And if it is affecting businesses at a meeting of the Assembly, the board's actions can be declared null and void by a ruling of the chair relating to and the affected business and or relevant point of order raised by a member. It is also possible for the Assembly to bring disciplinary measures against the board members who voted for the improper action. If the Assembly finds itself in sympathy with the board's actions and the action in which the Assembly could be authorized in advance, the Assembly can instead ratify the actions as explained in 1054 through 57.
Thank you. I'll help with the audio. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. They also put up the frilled cloth in front of the window. Like I keep telling them to do so it actually helps the sound.
Now that I distracted everybody that
Okay.
No, but that's the thing. So we can call the executive board null and void.
They already asked for a point of order for us to come in, and it was seconded. So,
All right. One of my main complaints about this, and it's not covered in the NDA, is that I can't understand what they're saying because of poor sound quality. Because they decided to use a Japanese piece of equipment for the group meeting that over Zoom. One of the problems about this equipment is that it's designed to work in a room that has sound baffling or basic sound dampening. Basic sound dampening can be done with sound baffles, capes, drapes, or basic carpet. There we go. Sound baffling can be done with basic grates, soft material like carpet. What I prefer to actually use egg cartons painted black and then tacked onto the wall. It works rather well actually. And also very cheap. You get a bunch of the large the flats of 8 cartons. You spray them black on one side, don't worry about the other, and stick them on the wall. If you actually have the time, get some cloth waterproof spray, and then that'll make it so that they won't actually get moldy because you actually stop moisture growing on them. But because the properties of cardboard, it actually becomes soundproof, dampening material. You do that at a certain type of pattern across your walls, preferably hexagonal, not hexagonal, checkered fashion, like a checkerboard. So you do a diagonal line across it with them being properly horizontal squares. And another one here, and down here. It distorts the sound waves so much that they don't bounce off a wall and you get no echoing. This is quite important because it makes it so that you can actually understand people. Well, the people listening to you on the other side can actually understand you if you don't have a good mic setup. And I have an okay mic, not a very good one. This one's actually set up with all the omnidirections because I don't want to reset the microphone completely. That's my main complaint about it because I can't understand what the bloody saying. I actually have to use live capture, which is a program that is on Samsung phone that allows what's being said and create subtitles. This is not, because it actually uses an AI to map out what people are saying. And anyone who understands about language and AI can tell you that's not reliable. There we go. Having sound like that's not very reliable. So an aggravating situation happens and you don't know what you're going to do. So like that. Hey, that can be considered harassment. You don't want to do that.
That's harassment.
That can legally get considered harassment, and they've told you they're not going to let you in. I've dealt with this entirely too much lately.
Sorry, I lost it. That was my flesh, man.
Okay. Being aggravated, that is a valid reason. Take a breather. That's a valid reason for having a bit of a temper tantrum. But you're being aggravated and it's a stress. Yes, you're not on camera right this second.
I'm triggered, man. I'm triggered.
It's aggravating. Yeah, they're ticking you off.
I'm triggered.
Because outright lies and deception.
I irritate my wife and my son. I irritate my wife.
Well, the thing is, each one with. I'm gonna turn off this for a second.
And that's why it is. Remedy the actions of executive board null and void. That's what we're doing.
Say that again. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
We need to do a point of order. Remedy of of the base.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
At the moment, there seems that we can't do any point of order because they didn't start the meeting, but they're doing the meeting, and now we want to adjourn the meeting that didn't start yet. So they're gonna start it. Now we can start it.
I hope you heard that. They want to adjourn the meeting before they even start it. Passes when you challenge a bully.
If they start the meeting,
So tickets down. Yeah, continue with his tickets down.
Let's turn this around.
By Zoom only. Everybody's like pissed and yelling and freaking out. They calling us infiltrators that were crazy. They say call the police.
Well, I am crazy, but that's because I'm a clown.
They said who's pounding on the door? Oh, that's terrible. People pounding on the door. It's clowns.
No, I honestly tell them honestly. I just dress the part because I'm dealing with politics.
All right. So you would stay
I'm a. I'm not positive for a second.
I don't know. 1 hour. I would be back there to drive around. So we'll keep you posted. Yeah, no problem. God bless you, folks. I will be back. You want to keep? Yeah, didn't I get the
watching the live stream. Not actually, it's a delayed reaction. I'm actually watching the live stream.
This is the first time we're doing this, but
So it's like criminal
Right back. I gotta go ahead and get out with you guys.
It's all in. So this is going to be big.
So we do have some good bodies in there that are trying to help us along through diplomacy. So we're not helping them out by going over there and beating on the windows because we know they're not going to open it.
I called him out to stop that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, now we just like,
You think those cops are coming for us?
They can come on.
But yeah, if you want to watch what's happening out here, you can look it up on the live stream on YouTube, Fatman InParadise.
Yeah.
You just put them out there, put it out inside the shot so they can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we honestly just want to be out here and actually get our voices heard. Like I say, I'm actually watching the live stream as well as seeing what I'm recording.
the law of nature, nature's law, just the first couple seconds.
That's so good.
family, like how they're here to greet us.
That's a lot of cops they send.
Oh yeah.
High point.
Which family is coming?
This is their feedback. I'm sitting here. They probably
Three dresses.
probably because when I'm not so quiet.
You are the perpetrator. You are a perpetrator. You're a perpetrator. You're a perpetrator. You're a perpetrator.
I'm guilty.
I'm a perpetrator. We all are perpetrators out here.
Honestly, everything I'm doing is legal.
Yes.
She's sitting here.
And at the first party consent state for recording, I've already had myself on these videos several times.
So I'm zooming into everybody in the meeting. We got cops here now.
Okay. So we get still.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
A bunch of wusses. Oh, what happens when they refuse to have a simple conversation? Sorry about those gentlemen, but they're the one that won't actually talk to us. Yeah, tempers are getting a little heated. I apologize about that. Try to make some better. We're the Republican Party. They were the broken contract, and we are honestly, that's the reason why I'm recording this. It's for the arbitration that's going to be coming up. I'm actually trying to get the National Committee, not the representative here, who's actually seems to be corrupt.
Is it a certain organization or is it just
Yeah, the Republican Party. It is the Republican Party. The whole white Republican Party is not allowing us to speak. I am a District 44 representative of Wyoming, and I'm trying to get in there so I can actually get some help out there. But they won't let me take part. They broke contract with certain things that are covered in the NDA that I can't talk about until it gets the arbitration report. But to put it simply, I am sick and tired of it. Okay. So here, to be able to start the process, I had to give them notice, and they're refusing to have notice. So I'm now here as a protest, and now that you're a legal representative, you're now witness to that. I'm sorry that you're going to probably get pulled into this.
No, it's okay. We get pulled into this kind of stuff all the time.
No, I just want to apologize because it's always a mess. You understand about arbitration and lawsuits.
Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Yeah, we're all elected district chairs mostly for the Republican Party. We're properly duly elected and we're part of the Republican Party. We're not here. We're here to support them.
Okay. We're here to stand in a meeting that they won't allow us into.
Yeah.
What's the meeting about? It's for the district chairs, which I
State
am.
committee.
The district committee, and a lot of the stuff's underneath the NDA, so it actually deals with a lot of private information that specifically why the NDA exists. Actually.
Okay.
I think because
a great way of getting past having to explain things. Also, very frustrating because I really want to explain things. If I explain things, everyone's going to go, what the freak? Hello. Yeah, they won't open the door because they're just being...
They illegally took pictures of me. I don't know what they're going to do with those pictures.
Actually, it's single-party consent state, so it doesn't matter if they take pictures of you. As long as my voice is on this video or in my face, sorry, I'm trying not to capture you, but to get dead protection. Live streams, that's the reason why live streams are exempt, and they have the single-party consent because it's a Hawaii and it's a tourist space. Otherwise, anyone taking pictures. Taking pictures, again, as long as it's not out for specifically for advertising sake. For advertising sake, you should try to crop them out a little bit so their identity can't be seen, but otherwise, yeah. As long as you go to a reason,
but they gotta have my permission to use my face in any
in advertising and promotion, unless they do what's they consider the reasonable effort to crop you out. So if they have you, but they zoom out and they don't get back your head, then no. But if they have any other identifying marks, like you got a scar on the back of your head, or a tattoo, or something like that, then that is a completely different kettle of worms.
That's perfect. They let some people in, not
Democratic Party is going to have a heyday with this. Look at them Republicans. They can't even get their act together. There's all this infighting going on.
So they're not going to get out of the party.
Oh, 32661.
Yeah.
That's where we stopped. That's why I called you.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
That's why I had to call the police on.
That's okay.
I was ready to go. It was my fault.
Shut up.
Never volunteer for nature.
Okay, my name is the fifth.
Please incriminate yourself. You're going to live not.
Charlie, you're being addressed.
Yes. What's the name of this meeting?
That's how we called the police.
Yeah. Anytime you talk to a cop, unless you are specifically brought forward as a witness for a court case, and even then, be careful. You might want to go legal with them, even if you're a witness, especially if you're a witness. If it's a murder case, this
is a murder case.
No. The murder of freedom.
You're killing us, man.
It's a murder of freedom and their rights, but yeah.
Let's go and film now. They're killing us. So this cool. So you became a Christian, and then you started over there. Yeah.
Well, you know. So the fact of the matter is that when we asked the lady here at Busking process and told us we couldn't have her, she didn't have a reason. She didn't even cite code. But she didn't have a reason, and she also couldn't tell us. She came up with the rule and who we needed to talk to about why it wasn't placed.
Breaking our own bylaws.
We're trying to talk to them too, but they're not coming out.
Exactly. But you know that's. Yeah. Welcome to the welcome. We're doing this.
Wonderful politics. Halloween money takes me blood-sucking parasites.
So this is the same people that were standing up on Facebook saying stand for Hawaii with all the politicians. So they're just exposing them. That's all.
Yeah. Why they called you guys and then they don't want to come to you guys? I know, right? So this doesn't make sense.
They even have the security come out and they cannot deny us in their own building. We're all members.
Yeah, I actually talked to border security before it was all started.
Do you think it's us?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I tried to probably
So I just sent them a chat and said, hey, the police who you called are out here waiting to talk to you. Please come talk.
And if you actually want to look it up, my YouTube channel, I actually get on straight YouTube and Facebook right now.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
No problem. Our body cameras are on, so we You can always do a FOIA request. Sorry, dealing with politics stuff, making sure you're not on camera. God bless. It's always best to try to when you're dealing with the public and politics. With what's going on right now, I'm doing my best not to catch any of the bystanders in this crap.
Absolutely. Don't be embarrassed. You can ask him anything. He's very intelligent.
I hereby apologize for their bad behavior. They just won't even have a conversation with us. They're saying we're being bad, even though I'm actually a duly elected representative. Think about this. Only two type of white people in Wyandotte: the crazy and the rich.
Who's the mean guy in there?
Honestly, they won't let me really find out. I'm trying to. What was it? Steam one there, Scott Burris or something like that. You give me a name. I can't pronounce his name right, honestly. My thing is, I read lips for a good portion of my understanding of speech, so I have audio processing disorder. Okay. This has just helped me filter out what's behind me. If I have audio processing disorder, if I turn on a microphone with hear everything at once, that's how my hearing works.
Well, okay.
I finally figured out there's a difference between me and everyone else when I was 17. I was really like, wow, that sucks. But it turns out I can read across the entire stadium, though. Okay. So that works. So yeah, if you really want to understand you can stand back and just pull down the mask.
Her name is Lynn Finnegan.
Lynn Finnegan.
Or Melly Song Song. There's a couple of people in there. You can on the voice her.
They should answer.
You're not a district chair, they might let you in. No, we're waiting.
Yeah, always try to be polite because it costs you nothing but your breath, but you buy as much as a life.
He said, you remember seeing that post on Facebook of all those politicians?
Just let them, let it people there things to do.
Right, as long as you are peaceful, you'll be fine.
That's why if you look at what Carl sent in the, you know how much red, you should be on the train.
You have signal? You have signal? The app? No, I mean the application Signal. It's a messaging service. For everyone out there, download Signal. It's a messaging app you can find on the Play Store or on the Apple Store. It's the best way to do secure messaging and phone calls.
It's the only Indian
Right, and it actually was created by a bunch of anarchists, because political anarchists, not malicious anarchists. They are people who hate government.
So they're basically saying they're at capacity because of COVID, so that's why the rest of the people are on Zoom meetings. That's just what they're saying. If you guys move into the sidewalk too.
Well, this is a public-private space. As long as the business owner doesn't complain, there's no legal ground for us to be removed. I know the laws. I'm part of a lot of protests.
Don't play the game, man.
Oh, I understand that. But if we're walking back and forth, as long as we don't make a mess or destroy anything, I'm not trying to play games. I know the laws because I know how to get away from bullies. Because I do a lot of parties. I'm an entertainer. I'm really a clown. This is my business outfit. We know how to deal with people who try to stop parties, and I know where I can be without breaking anything. And when I say this is a public-private space, that's because it's a sidewalk. If it was gated off, that's a different route. Inside of that through that arch, that is a private space. I cannot enter there and do part of this. Even the recording in there is questionable. Oh, I know that, and I don't want to step on your toes.
They said after the meeting they're going to come out.
Problem is that after the meeting they'll try to take our authority away in the meeting. That's the main problem. Catch-22 here.
But you guys were able to be on the Zoom meeting as well, or?
No, they didn't send me a link.
And they're supposed to be in Oh, she could, but it says how can you hear on the phone?
My main issue is I mentioned the officer.
So we have
But tell the stuff the establishment commerce, no people can do it.
Yeah, right. I wish I could.
My issue is if they open the window, I just pulled up the blinds and moved the somehow. I could read their lips.
Yeah,
no, they're not going to do that. Of course not.
He knows everything.
Well, I'm just showing how their arguments are invalid.
My drink's right over there, excuse me. And so I'm just like, I mean, I really am a clown. This is my business attire. So yeah.
What I understand,
the COVID rules, like I said, Scott Presser came to that. I went in there, I think donuts and drink coffee.
Homemade Gatorade. Gotta love it. Sorry, live stream. Gotta make it interesting, though.
How long you guys plan on being on here?
Until we're done. Usually, probably when they're done. Which, and since if you've ever done a political meeting and arbitrate, hours. So we have no idea how long, and they're supposed to do it after they're done. And their meeting could take anywhere between. The shortest one I've ever been in was 2 hours. And considering I wanted to actually be part of another group and go do other things and maybe make some money today, this kind of annoys me. So it's like, I want to go in there so I can say my piece and get done.
I think they're having like some kind of Zoom call right now.
Yeah, I know, the Zoom call.
I think they said after they're done, they'll come outside to talk to you guys.
Yeah, and by the time the Zoom call, the event I was trying to go to, which is a party, far away, I won't be able to make it. So yeah.
Okay.
It's frustrating. It's not your fault, it's their fault. I'm going to blame them.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day, guys.
May this be the most excitement you have all day long.
Thank you.
Represent the people.
Aloha.
Thank you, Bob.
I like how that one guy is not wearing a mask at all. I was like, I understand what you're saying. People I've known for the past 20 years since I moved here found out that I have a hearing problem when I was last year.
And show what's happening outside.
Thanks, Icky.
They're saying that, so they keep telling me, they say that I'm in violation and they're going to address it further. What's going on out here needs to be but right, but I'm not in violation because I'm not broadcasting it and I'm not recording, right? And so I'm just don't. So they kicked me out of the meeting saying that I was
Write an objections to actions taken instantly.
Oh, that's a key. You have to go. It's a key for
There's a combination thing right there.
the one that they let me in.
I'll go get it. I just gotta go. That's one of my friends.
Hi.
My noodle place. I'm gonna ask you, what's the fish soup about?
Yeah, I hold it down your spot.
Okay, sir. This is.
No problem, no doubt.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hold that. It's my Filipino side coming out.
That's why. I'll go check it.
All right, Ian. Well, that's frustrating beyond belief. Oh, let's lower that down a little more. So yeah, you saw another representative get lambasted. I saw that she was on Zoom, but there was nothing being broadcast. The only thing that could be seen was the actual names on there. So she didn't have the audio engaged. I could barely, and when she did, I purposely stayed away so there was no recording. So no, it was not being broadcast, and anyone who says otherwise is a lying scumbag. Yeah, I wanted to address that directly because probably whoever's doing that is watching this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yep. A couple of seconds away. I look very Vikingish today, don't I?
District 27.
So, bad Android jokes. Bad Android joke.
You got to think District 47.
What was the difference between Android and Apple? In Androids, at least they gave you a bucket to poop in, at least when you're working for them. What else? Let's do some jokes. A liar who lies every day of his life. What does he do when he when he dies? He lies still. So yeah. Apparently, they're lying still. It's getting aggravating because I honestly want to get in there and say my piece and go. What else? Let's see. Let's say, let's do a couple of bad jokes.
Well, I'm over here at Kapilani. They wouldn't let us do the meeting and stuff, but I'm thinking about coming home soon.
Okay. Oh, it's different. It's a meme of different sections of the United States. The northeast United States, people who wear shorts in winters, gangs around Virginia, backwoods people who still know the old ways. In Ohio, CMP people, gangs in Michigan, rednecks all the way south, all the way down to Florida, where we have contractors and of course Florida man. Then we go to Louisiana, we got swamp hunters, Texas cowboys, and we got across here we got impossible corn maze for armed farmers and Joe Exotic. Bounty hunters all the way for Wyoming and Montana, long-range Mormons over in machine guns, cartels in New Mexico, Arizona, Nazis apparently all across Washington. This part wouldn't be that tough for Oregon, gangs, and SEALs in California. And then we move over to Alaska, where it says even the liberals have guns. Americans do this. When they find out Americans microwave their tea for their water for tea.
Not T for water. Wow, my mouth doesn't want to work today. Yes, Meta, if you don't let us spy on you, we will leave Europe. Europeans. Okay. Bye then. Metaverse. Remember, Facebook knows when you pee. Beautiful dog, by the way. Yes, you're beautiful. Let's go. Go home, go. Big dog. Serious. We look like a nicely well-fed Sirius Black. That was kind of harsh. Ukrainian man with a sign that says, "Dear Putin, let's speed up to the part where you kill yourself in a bunker." I don't exactly agree with that completely. Honestly, let's be honest, I kind of agree with it. Putin, stop Putin. Dance of the year. It is the cockatiel right after it finished molting. Going on, nature boy. That one just like a little bit much. Let's see. I wanted to see if I could add something to this, but no, I have to switch to